Second and goal.
Really driving patience and shit.
We'll take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Just driving.
Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run.
Get the three.
Had a catch on this drive as
I don't even know.
And that's what running backs
they probably just changed it. At first, my nigga was following me everywhere I went.
He just followed you because they look at other niggas come by. Yo, what's up?
What's my screen for me, bro? My phone good.
We in the game right now. Give me 1 second.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Yeah, that's on me, y'all. That's on me. I got this 3 right here, though. Oh, my God.
Oh, what?
I thought you were going to lead because Lee was more wide open. That's why I ran away.
Should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16.
Okay, I'm just saying, he looked like he was more wide open. That's why I ran. Cool. That's what I normally do, but I figured you were going to pass it to the 3 anyway. I thought you were going to go to lead.
Oh, my God.
Good boy, man.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Can you maybe some more?
Now back to throw.
Good block, boy. Can you make me some more, Shayla?
That's complete.
Just like that.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive. And based on our time with them, prior to this game.
But how did he even get the pass?
In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead.
2K, bro.
This is their chance to
that shit pissed me off. I hate when this happens.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
You just gotta see it before he say it, because by the time he say it, it didn't, you know what I mean? Get to your point.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping.
By the time he say it, you already missed the little window.
To clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws. And on 4th down, it's the punt team sending this one away. Take it in at the 22.
Good shot, boy.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
He's too big to have all that dribbling.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. Is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff?
Get the rebound. Come on.
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5 and 5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3 and 6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor.
Now we got to hit our shots, too. If we hit our shots, it's a different game.
37 yards. That's
why you call timeout?
A high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles? It certainly is. His ability to make
oh, my God.
From him so far in his rookie season.
That nigga
was wide open.
That nigga.
Oh, Marcus.
Get this one down to Cook. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs
touchdown.
With career touchdown number 60. And the Chiefs are
that play was supposed to be over. I wasn't ready for the next one. I know. Hey.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
I don't know what just happened right there, but yeah. That won't it. That won't it, cuz. That won't that.
I was about to cut, and then he said, "Cool." I was really
I was already finna cut though. I just don't cut because I know he implementing you in the game like that. Cause that's normally what I do. I'm gonna cut.
We will start here at the 25.
To the box out.
I'm gonna cut. You know what I'm saying? That's making me one-dimensional.
The last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
Yeah, overload must slide over town.
When you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days.
I'm not, bro. Who you talking to? Who you talking about, bro? You got it there. You got it there. That's easy basketball. I'm there. That's it. Stay.
This has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there.
That's a tray ball. Oh.
That's a tray ball. Oh, that's laid? How? What the fuck?
And they went the wrong way there.
Stay. This is.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
What's going on?
I mean, you're not a shooter, bro. It's all right. You go dunk.
I can't.
They'll set up a throw.
He said I can't.
I'm saying I couldn't run through that nigga. You see me stuck on that nigga for the last
that nigga said I can't.
It's Joshua Williams with a pick.
Shoot it. I was shot that. Nigga think we playing Madden.
They will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here in
this
the rookie season. And in this case,
hey, just keep playing defense, Lil Mark. I'll be more efficient on offense.
Just keep playing defense. Handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
I got you, my guy. One of us got to be a scorer. Good shit. I mean, because they literally knowing if you pack the paint like that. Stay on that side, Lee. Stay on that side. Stay. Stay in that corner. Stay. Get that time. I got you. Yeah, we can go and take that. Fuck wrong with that nigga. Go back on the other side, Lee. Go back to your side. There you go.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You ate something? You talking about me? Yeah, I locked in. I locked in for a second.
The Minnesota offense
Kona. Oh my God.
Kona.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here. Because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because
Child, don't throw me a hoop, child.
If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And not a whole lot of room to operate.
Child, you never hear me call for hoop. I never want to hoop, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense,
I never want to hoop. Don't throw me a hoop.
It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The play
damn, look.
For the coordinator.
On second,
Little Mark. Hey, way to be here with me, my guy. Way to be here with me. Cause God damn, I said the quarter for 3 days. I said that motherfucker for 3 days, boy. You're crazy.
I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Good defense, boy.
I got
Great help, Lee.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, boy.
This time for Smith.
I was a little nervous. Yeah, that's tough. You gotta get it. I got it back there.
You there?
I'm there.
Tough adjustment to the NFL.
Yeah, he's going to do something else.
Season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his
Well, good. He got a little beside himself.
Couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
I mean, the Arizona Cardinals.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Oh. I did it, though, Mac. I don't know if you saw it. I did it, though.
Robbie Anderson got traded to Arizona Cardinals? Why?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Good defense, boy. What the fuck?
Again, it's
wait a minute. Stay, Matt. Go back to you. I'm here. You're not here, Nick.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
Bro, I can't hear shit. Bro, I can't hear shit. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, bro. I don't know why I can't hit these bitches. Bad zone and everything. But see, we gonna take what we gonna get, though. You know what I'm saying? It is. It is. I got the same energy. I'm booking. I can't help it. You know, I don't know what they want me to do.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
No, that's a good shoot.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make
stay, Mark. Stay.
You always want to end drives with points, but
that's a big shot.
Look back on and probably say,
hey, Mac and Tom be looking the same to me. I'm gonna hold you.
That's that crew killer shit. Boy, I mean, I think Lee really go see what Lil Mark make and say, let me go look just like that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I make my character first most of the time. I literally made my character first for that nigga did.
Good shot, boy. Them twos don't hurt as much for now when them niggas make them.
Yeah, niggas kind of look similar in real life.
Fuck no, Lee look like Gino. No cap. Have you? Nah, Gino and Leland look just alike.
No, we do not, bro.
Yes, I do. Like, any nigga telling y'all don't, he lying. Y'all niggas like cousins. No cap. It's kind of disgusting. That shit kind of disgusting. I cannot lie.
I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z. And see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Bro, I can't. Bro, listen, relax. I was finna run back down to play defense.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play. So now third down.
That nigga sound crazy down there, cuz. Sound crazy. Boy, crazy. Good shit.
Hard to imagine with all that size and beef.
They're playing 2-man ball down there, ain't they? Shit.
I mean, they ain't got no other way. That's their option.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
That's good defense by him. Chase that nigga, Lee.
Here it's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series.
Yeah, look, I did it, and you ain't me.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not.
I know.
Yeah, you gotta really just. I ain't gonna count. You really gotta, cause they gonna play the zone, so they really not. They looking for us to be stagnant and just stay still. If you move, that's why you just gotta keep moving. Like.
For sure.
Back to throw now on second.
He was looking for that shit though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta catch him. Number 11 and the other bit nigga, you catch him out. You catch him off them two niggas. They gonna block it.
So the completion good for 7 there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play.
That's some fire shit there, boy. I tell you.
Got out to the tight end.
Damn, we was on the other side. They had us switch sides. I should have told him to stay over there. He tried to run back to the side. That's fine. I gotta communicate.
Here it's 3rd and 3.
So if it puts us on the other side, would you gonna play like that?
Yeah, just play on that. Yeah, just stay on that side. What type of dunk?
That they ball?
5 yards on the play. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Great defense.
And down he goes.
It happened anyway. It's all
right. A 3-yard pickup.
That's a good job.
It happened anyway. It's all right.
A lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37.
I said count, but I'm stuck. Nigga, I'm this fast for nothing. I'm this fast for nothing. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Give me a little slippery off ball because I can't move.
If I ran a nigga over, it's a personal foul, right?
Man, run that nigga over then.
You sound smart.
Bro, I ain't ever caught a personal foul backdoor niggas. No homo.
Back to throw here.
Was off-ball pass.
Taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones.
Great shot, boy. I'm going back another way.
His way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively.
They gotta
figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Back
we got a good 3 out of it. We got a good 3 out of it.
1-yard gain. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
We ain't tipping none of these passes. That shit crazy. These niggas making excellent passes. Thank you, bro. These niggas making excellent passes, bro. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way these niggas making excellent passes like that. Every pass is excellent. Like, that shit crazy. They only got 12 turnovers. I mean, we only got 7. That's good basketball.
Cut, Lee.
Yeah, why you didn't cut? They just take it in your butt. Corner.
That's
a good pump fake. Yeah, I don't know. Lee, you can't run to the paint. You gotta run to the 3.
No, I wasn't in the paint. I was in the other corner.
10-5. He has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon.
You got to dunk that time.
Right, have you not just seen my last couple of dunks?
Absolutely, positively.
All right, then.
You do have no shortage of alternatives.
You still got to go dunk it, bro. Like, you still got to go dunk it. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? You can't
just what?
Give up.
You
got a bucket out of it, right?
That's a bad shot. Fuck.
Stay on the threes. Stay on the threes.
I am. Good defense, little. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Pass out of that, Town. Town, what? They converged on you like...
Hey, hush.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They have pressure coming, and they got him once again. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And taken right at the 35. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. there's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Ewyk now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible because possession is an empty lead.
23 yards the pickup there. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you heard.
Cook running on first down, but this defense up to the task there as they stop him before he can even get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of one officially.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. After getting stumped on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. He'll drop to throw. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Let's go from 20 to the first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Slot man moves right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Drops this off with Nwangu. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
In motion right is Wilson. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a give running left is Nwangu. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll look to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. Setting up the screen for Cook. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Cook again. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Chiefs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really... And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now that play stopped by Drake Jackson. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go!
Up the middle, it's Cook. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing now is Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Cook up the gut. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now Mahomes. And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Troy Pride. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 10. They run it again with Cook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Dalvin Cook so good in the open field, but he's equally good down here near the goal line. He can find those seams and just push his way through. So he might get another chance or two to punch this one in.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
And didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for the Chiefs, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.